There's going to be a debrief tonight. Be there. Bet to be quite a ranty one. And I'm probably not going to take too many prisoners. But let's talk about this story today. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking help the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you're on this journey with me. We're on 3,497 subs. We are so close to 3,500, getting there ever so slowly. So after yesterday's golding attack by Danny Rule, with good reason, and it seemed that Bernard travelled with the team yesterday, but was never really going to play. He was receiving treatment required in order to continue his recovery. He wasn't close with his treatment, especially when you have game every 3 days. And all the physios here rules. He had to travel to get them. He'll hopefully be available soon, and when he is, he'll be available again. He needs rhythm. Everyone needs rhythm. Hopefully, he'll come back, but at the moment, it's difficult to say. It's Monday. We have 5 days to go. It could be enough. It's hard to take. Setbacks happen. We've had setback after setback after setback since he turned up. His wording, and I want to just make a very big point here. I saw so many yesterday of Danny Rose needs to go now. He's not the guy for the job. We picked the wrong person. He's not that good. He's naff. I saw so much of that yesterday. So much of that. And again, I'm just questioning, like going, okay, a couple of days ago, he was the right person. Like before the Ipswich and the league game, yes, he made some baffling substitutions at times. He made some people question his tactics at times, that he doesn't tend to have a defensive mindset, but like go out and attack. But yesterday in that game, he was screaming at them to stop playing out from the back, and they didn't listen. At what point does this become less on the manager and more on the players to take responsibility for their actions and how they play? I am so sick and tired of every time we have something that goes wrong like this. The manager is completely 100% lumped on it's all his fault. I said it with Darren Moore. I said it with Gary Monk. I said it with a lot of different managers where I turned around and said, when did the players take responsibility on this as a team? And it's a team effort, don't get me wrong, but they're the ones on the pitch. He told them, you can see at times he's telling them not to play out from the back and change the system, and doesn't. And that goes down to just lack of them listening. On a bit more positive news in this, though, Sam Reid, who we got from Bright House in July, it looks like we are planned to keep him for at least one more season. It'll be interesting to see what we do there. It looks like he's progressing well. And with Adatorum leaving, we got room now for him to play and stuff. And I think Adatorum's the one that I'm kind of gutted about, if I'm brutally honest. Because I thought he won that would be up there. But here's the thing. It looks like we'll keep him for another season, see how he progresses and go from there. But we have to start using this academy in the right way. But with yesterday, thank you for all the comments on that video and showing how passionate I was about it. And at the end of the day, I get times like this when I get that kind of passionate and get annoyed with it, because at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't a good enough performance by the team at all. Swansea, we should have got at least 3 points if we had someone who could go. But then you look on the flip side, we didn't even look like going. Apart from that Marvin Johnson chance, they were just quiet. They were quiet. They went, no one really put himself about. Barry Bannon did Barry Bannon the same by putting himself about, but no one really could keep the ball. And this has been a problem of our team for a while. Keeping the possession has been difficult. And then when we do keep it, we are the downfall of our own mistakes when we play it out from the back, because people know what to do. Akin cannot be a ball playing centre-back like that. He's not good at it. He's not good at the ball at his feet. He's not ready each time. He's slow. It's laboured. If we're going to play like that next season, he's going to need players who can do that automatically. And that's how they've been trained to do it, kind of thing. It's been a system that, for some reason, has come into modern-day football from the likes of Pep and the tiki-taka. Some players can do it, some players can't. And for me, we need to have a complete reset, whatever league we're in, Championship or League One. At the moment, it's looking more and more likely that it's League One than Championship. Granted, there's only 1 point in it, but you look at the next game, where do you see the next goal coming from? And where do you see the next win coming from? Because it's very hard to see out those games we've got coming up with the two performances we've just put in. So we're going to have to book our ideas up and fast. Because QPR coming on Saturday, and they'll be up for this. They're already looking like they're already possibly out of it. They'll have that mental side of going, we're out of this, we can keep going and see where they end up. But we'll see what happens. And annoyingly for us, Plymouth Argyle have sacked their manager now. It's all but talked about that Neil Warnock is going in there. So if Neil does what Neil does, and we know what he can do, is building teams up and getting them playing well, that could be a blow for us as well. But yeah, Danny spoke about Bernard. He wasn't close enough, so we'll have to see what happens next. They're going to have to dust themselves down to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room at the end on the team coach. And today, as soon as they get into training, would be very interesting indeed. Don't forget, debrief tonight, 7 o'clock, where we'll talk about yesterday's game. I don't expect it to be a good stream in terms of it. I'm going to try not get too stressed out on it and try and keep it as chilled as possible. But there's things I want to say in a long-term way of talking with you, the audience.